Hi you guys, it's Gwen. I'm here to do a beautiful, timeless love reading for the sign of Pisces. The way I'm doing readings anymore is basically just spirit pretty much comes into my ear and it's like, you need to do a reading. You need to do this kind of reading. And so I'm just listening and following. So I trust that this reading is going to find those souls that it needs to find in divine timing. Okay, that's what the timeless means. So trust that if you are drawn here today to this beautiful reading, and you have Pisces in your chart, that these messages are meant for you. It's general, so take what resonates, throw the rest out. Okay, very much been for a while now. Spirit's been saying you need to do a Pisces love reading, and I've been very much in creative mode. So let's just dive into this beautiful love situation, that story that is coming through in the cards here. We've got oracle cards and tarot cards, so we can dive deep into this storyline. Trust too that you can flip the scenario, like whatever story comes out, the roles can be flipped between you and a partner. And cross watchers, I love when you tune in, and that's always nice. So welcome to all of you. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the reading today. So, and if you're looking for a personal love reading, I do those. I can do a private one for you. Just reach out to me through email. Okay. So I'm drawing from my Whispers of Love Oracle deck today. I have 4 cards. Okay. I just want you to know, Pisces, your angels are coming in loud and clear in this reading through synchronistic numbers. Okay, they are surrounding you right now with 4s. They're coming in with the 4s. Okay, you have 4 cards that came out, and the 2 outlying cards, that the ending card and the beginning card that came out, 44 and 4. Okay, so you have triple 4s there sandwiched between these other 2 cards here that I'll go over. So very, very magical. You are not alone, darlings, in whatever situation. You could be going through some, difficult situations, rocky times concerning love, okay? And that's why your angels are coming through right now to give you some reassurance, all right? The first card, 44, get to know each other. Learn to meet another's need for love, okay? And as we grow, as we ascend, as we heal aspects of ourself, of our inner child, okay, then our love language changes too. And you can see, this couple here is getting to know, they're in a boat, okay, and they're like cocooned together there, very close, right, looking at each other intently. It's just like magical, how they look at each other, what they're surrounded in, what they're in. There's a swan at the head of the boat, which always speaks to me about like peace within a relationship. All right, peace within self, therefore within our relationships as well. And they may be on some rocky seas there, but I also am seeing a unicorn down there too. So this relationship, because it's coming in with the triple 4s surrounding it here, it just tells me that it is divine, that it is purposeful, that it is worth getting to know your partner again. Okay, to know what your partner needs too, to listen. Okay, let me make sure there was nothing else with this 44. Put this up here. Special message. I mean, it's the first card out, so it's the overall feeling of your reading here. The need to feel loved and appreciated can motivate how you act in a relationship. Taking time to understand each other will help love to grow. Recognize your differences and don't try to control every aspect of what is before you. Relationships are influential energy in people's lives. You begin life in a relationship with your parents or caregivers. When you find someone who piques your interest, you may choose to get to know that person better. Expanding or bettering a connection may seem challenging. Everyone has positive and negative aspects to their personality. Work to take the good and the bad in stride, okay? There's There's a balancing happening within the relationship is what I'm seeing too with these fours. There's a groundedness happening, okay? I mean, what's with the middle two cards are have patience and have faith in this relationship and trust, all right? Because you are limitless, right? Let's just... Oh. Your have patience is what Spirit is saying. Card 17. Love is patient and kind always. Okay. See the little girl there on top of the lily pad that has, not lily pad, on top of the lotus. Okay. The lotus blooms out of the stillness, out of the murky, out of the mud, right? Okay. All this beauty comes from that. And so it's really feeling like it's been... See all those waterfalls in the background? You know, it's been many paths. It's been many travels to get you to this point of your rebirth. Okay? It's been tough, right? And stormy waters on the bottom there. Yeah. But you've bloomed. You've blossomed. There's a new found love of your inner child. Okay? And now, so have patience with your partner too as they're expanding, as they're growing, and have patience with you as you are healing. Okay? Right? And then have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Okay? See this girl here holding on to these ribbons, and the ribbons are attached to all these glorious butterflies. Okay? Butterflies speak to a transformation, right, happening within you, within your relationship, and to have faith and trust in your inner gut feelings, in your guidance, that the angels are with you. This is a beautiful transformation within your relationship. And the ribbons that tie you through all the time are still there. That's what the ribbons always say to me. I mean, look at this beautiful, magical valley she's looking at, and the sun shining so brightly. You know, that, have faith that Shangri-La is coming. Is here. You are worthy of this love. Yeah, so get to know each other again and have faith in the relationship. Have patience because you are limitless. The unicorn coming in strong, reminding us of our magics, okay? And look at all these blossoms here. You can see here inside the unicorn's head. This is a woman turned into a unicorn, okay? The swans again. You got swans in 2 cards, right? 2 swans there. A coming together, a meeting of the minds, a meeting of the heart and the heart and the head and the soul, you know? And finding your magic within the relationship again. Within the unicorn, you can see a castle and water and beautiful nature and magical colors coming out of her hair like she's this glorious peacock. I mean, it's magical. So nothing but good vibes I'm getting tuning into this love scenario, this love story that's coming out. And that, you know, you may have been through some tough times, or something has changed, and you just don't feel like you're the same person anymore. You still love your partner or whatever, but your love language has changed. And so it's time to show each other. You're expanding together, okay? So I tuned into my Tarot Sex Magic deck, my tarot deck. It always gives me beautiful pictures and more insight into this love story. It's very interesting, too, that in this, you know how I'm big with numbers, right? We got 2 9s in this. 2 9s. And we started your reading with was it a 12? Oh, no, it was 4s. Okay, so 2 9s. 2 9s. I'm like, okay. It's an ending of an old way of being, of an old love language, of how you used to love in the past, you know, which may have been because you were programmed. I mean, you may have only been taught one way to love. How your parents loved you is how you learned, you know, right? So, like, it may be starting from, like, I don't even know what it is that I want from love. It's going down to those bare bones, learning how to love. I don't even know what it is that makes me happy. Well, you got to make you happy first, right? And then it flows into your world, into your relationships. It flows to you, through you, okay? So Seven of Wands is out first. Yeah, Seven of Wands, which is in this deck is also called whispering. Wands are all about action, right? Right. Okay. You can see a couple here, and they're in an embrace, and it looks as though he's kind of like undressing her a bit, and I see a lizard there. That's big because this card is called the magic of the lizard, and the lizard speaks to regeneration. Okay, you know how when he loses his tail, he grows another one. So when he comes up in my cards, it's about a rebirth within your relationship too. Okay, and that it's time to put the doubts and suspicions aside. All right, because the card says doubts and suspicions dissolve in the sunlight. Bring those. Speak your doubts. You don't leave your partner in the dark. Right? I got this orange sacral candle chakra lit for us, like, and she's an orange. So like it's about speaking your truth, even if it's quietly, at least speaking them. Doubts and suspicions dissolve in the sunlight. Clarity illuminates feelings and situations. Don't leave your partner in the dark. Take baby steps. Show your partner, see they're touching each other. Even in the small touches, they mean so much. Show your partner your love language. Take action, Pisces. Okay? This is a rebirth. This is a regeneration of this love language. Get to know each other again, like you did in the beginning. Rekindle. Okay? I'm seeing a lot of doubt because I asked for more clarity. On top of that, I said, what is their block in this situation? And it's the Four of Cups, which is lack mentality, lack of emotional sensitivity, lack of knowing oneself. Okay? So that's why it's important to know what your love language is, how you want to be treated, how do you treat yourself, how do you speak about yourself, how are you speaking about your partner, what kinds of things are you doing to touch your own heart and their heart. All right? And then next card is Nine of Wands. So we've got some progression here. Good. I'll let you guys look at this card. Another couple embracing, okay? Embracing here. She sits upon his lap with her hands around his shoulders, right? Touching, right? Touching again, right? Nines are all about, nines. Wands are all about action. So this card is called caressing, right? The first one was whispering. We're speaking our truths. We're whispering those sweet, soft, romantic, loving things that we want our partner to hear, even if it is quietly. They need to hear it, right? And now we're caressing, right? The magic of the three little birds. There are three birds in this cards. It's amazing how they name these cards sometimes, but very interesting too. It's usually insightful. So I'm seeing a dove over her shoulder, which speaks to be at peace with where you're at in this relationship. Okay. Release time constraints. There is a wren that sits above his shoulder. Okay. Speaking to a playful kind of curiosity and connecting with nature. And I'm not sure about the bird. It's a large bird. I'm just going to say it's a large bird. And trust your intuition. Take a higher perspective in the situation. Learn from your mistakes in the past. He looks like he's doubtful. Look at him. She is loving him. She is looking right at him, and I just feel like his head's down. And he has doubt, because it even says it in this card here. And you don't have to be so like gender specific with this, but one partner in the relationship is feeling some doubt. When a situation is suspended or blocked by doubt, you must hurry to resolve it because it cannot go on forever. Okay? Why live in the doubt and the suspicion? Okay? This is a regeneration. Okay, so now I'm like feeling like the power of the three birds there. They're floating on a raft. the ribbons of time. I feel like it's a connection that you've had before. So it could be an ex that you're involved with again, or, you know, a past life connection. And I don't like saying you must hurry to resolve it, but I just feel this urgency from spirit is when they say that it's, you know, it's time to flip the script on it. It's time to not live in the moment, not in the things that happened yesterday, Pisces, okay? And if you are open to listening, learning from your partner their new love language, and then the problems, as long as you know that you're grounded in your truth and you're expressing your feelings and you're showing your partner, you know, then that doubt starts to dissipate. Okay, we all heal at different rates and whatnot. Remember to have patience in your relationship as well, as one of the major oracle cards that came out first. The Hangman's here, so that's card 12 in this deck. See a woman who lays down with her legs straight up in the air, okay? And he's watching her do it, okay? He's not holding her or anything. He's just watching her do this. Actually, this pose is supposed to be really good for the heart. Actually, put your legs up against the wall like that. Really great for heart health. But this card is also called sacrifice, okay? And bonding. This is a very strong bond, even if it is just platonic. So if it's been, you know, where your intimacy hasn't been sparked lately, it's expect a change in that, because you are learning, you're doing thoughtful things for your partner, you're listening, observing, right? And now you're going to be acting upon that by touching your partner again, okay? And that you're finding that even in the times where you aren't touching, that there is a knowing that that all is good, that you're friends, you know, like, which is nice. It must be a nice change for you, a peace that I feel within that, okay? I feel like she's very much adoring herself, learning to love herself in this pose, okay? And we must sacrifice sometimes for our partner. And, you know, that's what being in a relationship is about, okay? This kind of give and take, okay? Coming to a mutual agreement, trying new things with our partner because it stimulates them, okay? Being willing and open to do that. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. And then we've got the Nine of Swords coming in, which swords is all about thoughts, you know, and doubts, things like that. And this card is called Rubbing, all right? The magic of the black cat. Taking some distance to restore harmony, okay? Like, I could see that distance here in that card, and finding out what you truly love, what makes you tick, what is it that's your love language now, okay? And when you take that time away, you know, it's like kind of like that absence makes the heart grow fonder, okay? That paradoxical kind of thing with love, with the black cat is what I'm feeling there. But notice how the shield up here and the sword is hung up on the wall. They've both put their weapons down and they're ready to embrace love through all of the, you know, paradoxes that it can be, is what this card says. Yeah, okay. And the Page of Swords came in. Well, your Two of Cups and the Page of Swords come in. So, Two of Cups. Okay, like I said, it's this coming together of the consensus. A Two of Cups is your, you know, like this is your ultimate love, you know, that you've been connected. See the cat with the one cup, the two heads coming together, the one flame, you know. This is a divine kind of love, a connection through many lifetimes. Okay, worth getting to know your lover again in this life. Okay, that this is a brand new beginning. You've got the Ace of Wands out here. Okay, this is an exciting new magical time, learning to love, learning to be in love. Okay, and that you're going to release these doubts about yourself. Okay, doubts about fears of the past, relationship roles, whatever it might have been, dishonesty, people cheating on you, leaving you, all that, release it. Magic's in the moment. You're creating it now. Okay, and this Page of Swords coming in, you know, this Page of Swords is always kind of like a messenger, but he's very, you know, young-hearted, aloof looking in this, very light-hearted in love, okay? And so it's time to get back to that kind of playful, adventurous kind of feeling when it comes to love. Put your weapons down and enjoy getting to know each other again, is what I'm hearing. Because you are limitless. You are creating the love story. So why keep repeating patterns of the past? You know? You're magical. Your relationship is magical. It started with this 3 4s. I mean, look up 3 4s. Angel number 444. Okay? You are being guided in this relationship. It's going to blossom and be beautiful. I mean, she's attached to all these beautiful butterflies with this magical valley down below. Like, it makes me think of like, rise up in the situation, take a higher perspective so you can see your yellow brick road. Okay? Kind of a thing. That's what I'm feeling from it. So, in this exciting new beginning, regeneration of love, a rekindling of the flame. Enjoy it. Savor it. Okay? I love you, Pisces. If this reading resonated with you, comment below. I wish you nothing but a magical, beautiful, magnetic, blissful, fulfilling kind of love in your life because you deserve it. And remember, it all stems from you. Okay? Every relationship that's flowing to you is a mirror. Okay? And you deserve all this beautiful, beautiful love. That spirit is kind of, I feel like it's just kind of like supposed to be. Have faith in the situation. Be patient, my darlings. Get to know each other again. All right? Sending you love. Talk to you soon.